we are at war with a bunch of people in Mexico, and there's something I kind of want to look at back home. So we recently finished raiding. We've got our light ships coming back to protect trade in Malacca. I kind of want to see something over the course of the next month. I want to know how much, or next couple months, I guess. I want to know what the difference in our trade income is between us protecting trade and us not protecting trade. I know we used to have it at 80%. Colony been struck by Roman fever. We'll pray for the best. So nothing's protecting trade. We have 74% there right now. We're making 47.8 ducats from trade. We've got a battle coming up. Micronesia famine. East Micronesia famine. That's kind of a terrible event. Hopefully we don't lose that battle. We might. We'll have to see. So, still making 46.6 ducats. Kind of want to see what our percentage trade is in places where we don't have any land. So 16, 19, 23 from west to east. Siam, Canton, Honshu. 16, 19, 23. Yep, we lost that. I guess we're just going to go and sit there. For now. $18, $22, and $27. So between 2 and 4% is how much we're moving up there. And that's a pretty significant difference. We go from 74% in our home node to 81%. Alright. I'm going to pull something like 10 ships off of this, along with my flagship. This one recently got back from the New World. I want to see what our trade power is right now. How much money do we lose by not protecting with the flagship and 10 others? 53.87 is the number we're comparing to right now. We lose 3 ducats. So if we had our ships +1. 3.5. Hold on. Okay, it's normally 2.5. That might have been why my math was off earlier, because I was adding an extra 1 because it didn't look like that was already added into the base trade power. So it's 3.5 total. Privateer efficiency plus 25%. So 3.5 times 10, 35, plus 25% more. 25% of 35 is going to be a little over 7, 8? Going to be a little over 8. So, total of 43 trade power that we'd be contributing to, say, the Caribbean node. Although, I don't know if I want to do that because Great Britain. I don't have any ports close enough to, say, Sevilla to pirate there, or Genoa. Oh my god, these trade nodes. Genoa is actually the strongest trade node. I've been looking at the English Channel thinking that would be the highest one. I've been looking at the wrong place. So, I think at least until the end of the Age of Reformation, we continue just protecting trade in our home node. Where did the rest of the ships go? Right there. And I know there were 2 merchants that I got that I think I sent to places they don't need to be. Recall that one. I do want to keep one there. No, Australia will always pull trade from there. And instead of pulling them right off the nodes, I should have sent them to the nodes I wanted them to go to. And Australia will always pull from Mexico too. I would imagine they would. I can't imagine them taking it off of there because nothing else flows into that node. What? What? That's what I get for not paying attention, right? But we didn't get stack wiped. Thank God. Time to sit on their capital. Alright, so once our merchants get home, we'll reconfigure them, and maybe Australia is the best place for one of them, but I know the other one needs to go to California. And that'll move towards the Polynesian Triangle node. Be there in 90 days. Go up to Mexico as well. You have an unassigned merchant. I'm willing to lose 1 stability here. So we've got one on its way to California. Actually, having a merchant in Chengdu steering towards Canton would probably not be a bad idea. Except maybe not. Yeah, I think the Australia move was the right one originally. that works for now, I guess. We have a for the first time in ever have a surplus of admin points. How many troops are here from Mexico? 2,000? Not quite enough to siege down Mexico alone. Let's make sure our merchants are steering the right way. Well, actually, the only one we really have to choose from is California one. Eventually, we will have to send a merchant to Mexico because other places like Castile are going to have more trade power than we do here. Or not more trade power than we do, but more trade power than Australia does, and they'll actually send a merchant here to send that to Polynesian Triangle. Sadly, that does cause our trade to get siphoned from the Polynesian Triangle. But eventually we do need to conquer Hawaii and the other Polynesian tribes. Nope, still not enough. Oh wait. If I switch that around, still not going to be enough. Damn. Still wait a few months. Gain innovativeness. Cool. We've discovered Novgorod. Still not going to be enough. Wait a minute. I can do something here, actually. Shift consolidate. And we'll leave another 1,000 behind here. And have them go and deal with the armies that are moving around, occupying land. That's grasslands, right? It's hills. Alright, cool. Finished exploring the coast of the North Atlantic. Let's go look for look at the Mediterranean coast. We'll reoccupy the stuff that our vassal has lost. We also started upgrading our Temple Great project that we've wanted since pretty much the start of the game to be maxed out, going up to level 2 after we had a good event fire that gave us a reduction in upgrading it. And now we've taken Mexico. Converted Tachi. There's still... I don't see the colonists working there anymore. Alright, this is going to be a crazy idea. I am going to declare a war on... Who is Ternate allied with? Makassar and Ming. Makassar is allied with Ternop and Luwu. Luwu is their neighbor. Luwu is allied with Makassar. So these guys are still the ones on automatic. We're going to move our fleets or our troops here. And we're going to take care of a lot of these. And because we're over, we're almost going to be over on admin points. Not that that's a bad thing. My next idea group is probably going to be humanist, which we want the admin points for. It's fine. Go there. You guys go and deal with that army. Alright, we're producing tea somewhere. That's a good one. Outrun. And we'll convert this. And we'll have these guys reoccupy stuff. After we take this capital, I think I'm going to try to peace out. How is transportation going? Oh shit, I haven't been protecting trade for the last couple months. And rather than any damage, slightly damaged. So one of the reasons why I want to take these guys out is because they're pirates. There are 3 countries who are pirating this node, and 2 of them are Makassar and Luwu, which I'm going to take. I'm declaring the war against Makassar and co-belligerenting Luwu, and then I'm also going to take all of Ternate, however it's pronounced. I might just destroy that colony. I might save it for last now that I think of it, so that we can occupy and take it all in one go, or we get it as soon as it finishes. Is the idea, so that we don't have to pay for really any of the upkeep on it. Oh, Tlapanic has rebels that rose up. Or not. And we have admin. I'm okay with taking this. This is I think this is now the furthest we've been ahead on any tech for a long time. And we have unbalanced research, so that's fun. Is admin what I want? I think so. I was thinking originally religious in the early game. That extra missionary would be nice. But honestly, I think humanist is just better for us. Let's see. Tolerance of the true faith would be nice, except that we also got national unrest from local traditions and humanist. The missionary would be good. Stability cost modifier, meh. Missionary strength is decent. but we haven't really had any trouble converting so far. I think I'm going with Humanist. Alright, I need to go focus on got an election. Do I want to keep this guy? He's young, but I hate that obsessive perfectionist trait. He's young enough that re-electing him forever would be worth it, until we got down below certain Republican tradition. I'm keeping him. I am keeping him. Truce with expired with a bunch of people in Mexico. New World Diamonds. Prices of gems just changed. Kind of wish we had gotten to the gems in our area before that, but don't think it could have been helped. Let's go deal with the Mixtec rebels before they cause any trouble. Or cause more trouble, I should say. Alright, we get our first. That also helps. High religious unity. I'll take it. Siege of Tulacan. This is done. I don't really need to deal with those rebels, do I? It's not even a lot of money, is it? I mean, it's a decent amount, but it's not exactly what I'd expect from Aztec. That'll go straight to our vassal. Oh, this was a vassal of Aztec as well. I could have probably taken that province in addition to these two. But instead, I think we're just going to take these two. I'm going to change my vassals to being aggressive again. It looks like we did eventually get our merchant from Alaska. So that would explain where that extra merchant came from. Okay, we'll occupy that. And then piece them out. We need a diplomat to come back. Alright, 5 days until and both of these guys are Mixtec vassals. This is not a center of trade. It's not really a good province at all. These produce dyes. That's higher development. What kind of aggressive or overextension would that be? 39%? So that would be, hold on, how much? That shouldn't put them over 100 or anything, I think, right? They'll be fine, right? Give me a little bit of money. That was 24. I think I'm going to stick around here to crush rebellion for a while. And we will be going to war against Ternat. Well, a bunch of people, but specifically Ternat. Baltic Sea coast. Let's see what Europe is looking like to us now. Ottomans are big, which is, I mean, I would say scary if I were actually in Europe at the time. There's a lot of scary stuff going on in Europe right now. Castile is probably the scariest thing to us, but luckily we are rivaled to, we're allied to Castile's rival. We should be seeing Spain pop up too as soon as this war, as soon as their war with whoever it is ends. Arawak. Alright, so wait until. Wait. Oh, there's another merchant that we have. Australia is actually taking money out of the Philippines and over to the Polynesian Triangle. Is there anything else I want to... Anywhere else I might want to put a merchant? Oh, Burma flows into Siam. Why did I not think that was the case? So, if we have Burma flow into Siam, do we have any trade power there? So apparently it doesn't go upstream more than one node. Any power that is projected. Or not power that's projected. Any trade power that is transferred from upstream. No, I wasn't looking at the right node. So, I could try transferring trade from Japan. Well, no. Anything that's in Japan is already leaving in the direction that I need to. We could just put a merchant there for extra trade power. I think that putting a merchant in the Polynesian triangle is probably the best idea, because we don't know if this will always flow this way. And it's more of a future-proof thing, in case I don't realize somebody else puts a merchant there when they do. Colony of Nias has become self-sustaining. I don't think there are any other centers of trade that are in the Moluccas. What about uncolonized centers of trade in the Philippines? No. Might want to get the rest of Taiwan before Ming starts getting it. But I'm not going to put a colonist here yet. Let's go with Lombok, or one of these islands. That's an 11. Yep, that's the province we're going with then. So they have 7... $7,000 troops there. Where are their troops? Oh, they're probably... Okay, I thought I could see all of them for some reason, but I can't. I can see everything but that province 4. Still, that's not a lot of troops at all, is it? We're declaring war on Makassar. And their military tech is actually not bad. So how are we going to do this? I am going to put this guy in charge. I'm also going to make sure that we have a leader in charge of our trade fleet. We still have like 2 months before anybody gets home. So I think the idea is... Alright, here's the idea. We're going to split our navies. We'll leave all of the transports here for now. They'll go there, blockade the strait, keep them on an island. We can handle their galleys, most likely. Their admiral doesn't look very formidable at all. So, if we keep them on, if we blockade the strait, keep them on that island, we take these islands, and then go over and siege them out. And they just got rebels. So, declare war on Makassar, make Lu'u a co-belligerent, don't make her not a co-belligerent. Let's do that. How close is this to being done? I'm going to go seize that colony really quickly. I'm actually going to have my ruler lead this navy. Go there. Bring our good general back. Captured 2 light ships. Nice. Accommodation with natives. Prussia exists. Prussia is a junior partner of Brandenburg. Prussia will not exist forever. How long has that been a thing? 1606 is when that will... Alright, I mean... Prussia will continue to be a thing, right? Yeah, I guess if Prussia ceases to exist, Brandenburg inherits their land. If they still have the Prussian... Yeah, so they still have Königsberg. And Danzig, for that matter. I think we're going to see a dominant power rise up in Europe. Another dominant power rise up in Europe. Alright, we took a leader off here. We want to make sure they're not suffering unnecessary attrition. Cool, we just had a bunch of light ships get captured. Oh shit, don't walk into that. I'll walk into that. And it's taking forever to move there. Is that normal? That march. That takes forever. I'm going after them. I didn't even realize. I guess Bhutan is usually a thing, right? So we're taking out their army, right? Stack white? Yep, good. And we got a siege ability leader. That's really good. These ships will come destroy or take care of this fleet. These guys need to go and deal with that army. Their ships ran away. '26th of March. Baltic Sea is done being explored. And now we explore everything else. We can probably do a circumnavigation and be successful at it, right? Go around South America. Let's look at the Southern Atlantic first. And then afterwards, I think we'll try a circumnavigation. Alright, so we'll catch the Makassar army here. Because it's really slow to apparently move from Palu to Palopo. Alright, so I guess we have to wait for the reinforcements there. Golden Era for Culture. Skill 2 Admin Guy. Cheaper to hire. Absolutely. We'll upgrade him too. Save us a bunch of money in the long run. These guys are going to come down here and come back around through Palopo or through Marmuju. Now I want to make sure that we are going to get a tick of manpower here. Otherwise it's going to be inconvenient and annoying. Oh, that's their capital. Where are they going? Right, that's a staff way. Alright, let's try that again. Wait. Yep, they are actually going to... Oh, they're going to Ternat's colony, or whatever you want to call that thing. Their exclave. I guess now's a good time as any to go occupy that. Start sieging that down. That'll take them a while, but we'll get there eventually. And then they'll come back down, sit here. We can get military tech. Yay. I want to occupy that. If we get lucky, we occupy, or we take this siege right now, which is good. Move down here. We'll move these guys to... Get ready to move these guys to the colony that we've been trying to take. We captured 5 ships. Nice. I don't want my ruler protecting or leading these guys anymore. Plus 10% discipline is awesome. So now... finish converting something. I just want to make sure, I just want to see if any of them are developing or whatever the settlement growth. That's what I'm wondering. Mexico can go back to doing that wherever they want. We'll bring these guys down here. They have to walk there, though, so... And then I think once this siege is over, we'll cross over to take Ternat's land. That's almost done, too, so we'll seize it, essentially, as soon as we take it. I could have landed the troops there instead. I'm going to cross over to this sea area so that they don't decide to move. We gained, or we finished another colony. How many do we have going right now? 3. Send this one. Salish declared war on our crown colony. I'd like to intervene, please. Can I intervene? I'm going to pay off their debt. That one's not so bad. Might as well just pay off everybody's debt while I'm here. Start war in colony. Alright, well, you know what, all of our colonies are loyal, so let's get them to embargo our rivals. And it looks like I'm going to be declaring war on Salish. How's the rebellions looking in Mexico? Not bad, all things considered. 0.3s, except there, and that's in California anyway. Yeah, most of this is completely manageable for terrible AI. I'm not going there. I'm going to go up to Timishin. And I guess we're going to declare another war against Salish. I'm not going to let another Yokits happen, so we're just going to preempt it. When are these guys going to get there? 14th of March. Probably could have just dropped them off instead. They're going to get there, we're going to occupy it. Take these guys to... Oh wait, no. No. Seize the colony. Now we'll take care of that. These guys will deal with that navy. Our army has arrived. And now we deal with theirs. Cool. Everything is going pretty well, considering we're now fighting a war in both the Americas and Indonesia. That's wow, their mandate has gone this low. They have at least 5 loans. Nice. We have 7 years before we get to raid again. Alright, well. We'll hopefully finish off both of these wars in this next episode.